We talk a lot about high performance, high value networks, and I get a lot of eyebrow raised when I say that is what is a high performance, high value network? And Healthcare Highways in the disruption side really tries to be a leader in this space. And so I want to talk a little bit about what do we mean when we talk about high value or high performance? We really think networks in and of themselves should have a focused approach of delivering some value. And what is that value and how's that value measured? If you're a broad network, meaning open access, if you will, your value prop is really to give as broad of access to care to a large footprint of providers and doctors and at the lowest possible cost. But when you're from a provider lens, you're going to give a market rate that's competitive with everybody that's in the network because there's no real strategy constructed around driving members or patients through your doors, right? So if you're an individual provider or hospital system, you're in the network with all your competitors. So you're going to give what we call a retail rate. A high performance or high value network is really taking that and saying, well, let's have a focused approach. Let's look at the network and curate it at a cost significantly lower than retail. And we shoot for 20%. We look for paid fixed costs to be lower than 20% of a retail broad-based network. And for that, we have to evaluate how small can the network be or how large can it be to achieve that 20% savings. So we want as much access with as much value and cost as we possibly can. And then the third thing is we want to make sure we're not sacrificing quality for that cost. So we want to make sure that the quality outcomes from the hospital system and the providers in our network are at least as good, and oftentimes they are better, but at least as good as the broad-based average quality savings or quality measurements.